Nathan Sproul is a guy who's been doing voter fraud for over a decade now. Now, I say that because he's been caught over and over again. The Bush administration blocked his prosecution because he did the voter fraud for them. That was pretty convenient, right? But the Republicans were so embarrassed that, according to Nathan Sproul, they made him change the name of his company several different times while they continued to hire him. And so what was the voter fraud that he would do? He would, among many different things, they'd get Republican and Democratic registration. In some of the instances, they just rip up the Democratic registration and throw it in the garbage can, so that when they go to vote, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're not registered." Maybe you get to do a provisional ballot. Maybe that counts. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you don't get to do either one of those. Sometimes they would change the address on the Democrats' side so that they would run into a problem when they go to vote. And again, can't vote, right? So they had all these different bag of tricks. They'd done it in all these different states. They'd done it all the way back to 2004, and they've been doing it ever since. The Republican Party in total had given them over $21 million, the different companies that Nathan Sproul ran. Now, when they were caught this time, they were caught in Florida doing similar tricks. And by the way, all across the country, we showed you a videotape of a girl in Colorado doing the same thing for Nathan Sproul's company, Strategic Allied Consulting. The RNC said, "Oh, we are shocked and chagrined to find out that he would be doing this kind of massive voter fraud that we paid him over $20 million to do over all these years. Wow. And in the swing states. Well, we are definitely cutting contacts with him." Until, of course, the Los Angeles Times wrote a story recently saying, nope, still working in 30 different states. Now, here's one thing I know. Karl Rove, who seemed to have used them during the Bush years, and now seems to be working with the Republican Party. Now, he's running independent expenditures. I'm sure he wouldn't be coordinating with the Republican Party, and he certainly wouldn't be coordinating with a guy like Nathan Sproul, right? I mean, this is a duplicitous character. Someone of Karl Rove's integrity certainly wouldn't be coordinating with him. Well, it's interesting. Bradblog found a great little tidbit here when they looked at the business address of Strategic Allied Consulting, Nathan Sproul's company. It happens to be 45 North Hill Drive, Suite 100 in Warrenton, Virginia. Now, do you want to know what American Crossroads business address is? That is Karl Rove's group. 45 North Hill Drive, Suite 100, Warrenton, Virginia. Coordination? No, they wouldn't do that. Voter fraud? Oh, no, of course, that's for Democrats. Republicans would never dream of it. But you know what? The more the Democrats let them get away with it, the more they're going to do it. What was the Democratic reaction to this? Not a damn thing. Have you heard a peep? Why? They said, well, if we pointed out that the Republicans are doing voter fraud, that might help their case with the voter ID laws where they disenfranchise our voters. Or you could fight back and kick their ass. Or perhaps you could put them in jail. Did you think about that, you knuckleheads? Now, of course, they'd be scared out of their mind to do this, right? Before an election, they would be like, oh my God, they'll accuse us of politicizing things. It won't look good. What will Fox News say? If we had a strong president, oh, you're doing voter fraud. Nathan Sproul, here's a pair of handcuffs for you. Go get that son of a bitch. Oh, you're in the same office as Karl Rove. That's interesting. Handcuffs for everybody. Can you imagine a Democratic president that strong? No way, right? You could wait another million years and it won't happen. It won't happen under this system because the Democrats are paid to lose.